Hello, this week we are discussing linear regression. So I'm going to give you an example showing you how to use Excel pretty quickly and efficiently to produce the scatter chart of the data. We have two variables here, height and weight, and then also how to use Excel to let it determine the equation of the line for you, which is very helpful. And then also I'm going to show you how to find the correlation coefficient. All right, so step number one, we're just going to select our data here in these two columns. And then I'm going to go to Insert, Recommended Charts, and probably it's going to um, decide that you wanted a scatter chart, and that's probably going to display. But if it doesn't, just click on the All Charts tab, and notice you got bunches of charts here, and the one you want is the XY scatter chart. So select that, and there's our chart. That's all of our data. All right, now we want to do a few more things with this though. I'm going to click on this plus sign icon, which is at the upper right hand corner of your graph. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select trend line. And notice it immediately draws the trend line that corresponds to all those data pairs. And then I'm going to click on the little right arrow here by trend line because I want to look at some more options. And the options I'm interested in here are I want the equation displayed on the chart, and I also want the R squared value displayed. And you can do some other stuff here too, but that's really all we need for this example. All right, now you probably noticed that those popped up on the chart, but they're kind of laying on top of the data. So I'm going to select it and pull it down. And it's kind of a tiny script, so I'm going to come up here and as long as it's selected, I'm going to say, oh, enlarge that font and bold it. And now we can see the equation very clearly. The equation is given in what is called slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So the coefficient of x is the slope of the line, 6.5303, and negative 275.47 is the y-intercept of the line. Now that r-squared value is interesting because um, it's going to allow us to calculate the correlation coefficient. The correlation coefficient is r, so that would be the square root of r squared. And we can let our spreadsheet calculate that just by using the SQRT function, and in parentheses we'll put the value. And whoops, it says I entered too many arguments. Oh, I put a comma in there instead of a period. Okay, there we go. So the correlation coefficient is approximately 0.6, which would be considered a weak positive correlation. You can tell that from the trend line. It's actually not too far off of a straight line. Okay, so that's linear regression and using Excel, and you can pretty up these charts, of course, if you want to. You can put more information on them. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.